Okay, that's enough of that song. Please, pause. Okay, we're good. All right, we're starting now. Hello, everybody. Shino the Penguin back at you with another stream. Welcome to a Thursday. I know it's been a little bit since that stream. I know I said I was gonna. Well, did I say I was gonna stream? Maybe not. I don't know if I said I was gonna stream. Um, anytime soon after my weekend vacation, but it ended up being a week since my last stream, so that's whatever. But it happens. So, anywho's, we're back at it again. We're gonna do some Umamusume. Gonna do some classic CM runs. Classic CM because that is the distance that it's gonna be. The classic CM. So. I already did a little research into what characters, and I realized I didn't put a thumbnail on my tweet just because I kind of forgot to do that. Today was a busy day in some regards for me, so I didn't really have time to create a thumbnail, but I at least have an idea of which characters I want to kind of train up, so we're gonna do that. Before we do that, let me make sure that I disable my notifications so that I don't get anything on recording. I hate how the new Samsung UI changed all these features, so now I have to do it through... What do I have to do it through? Oh my god, I can't even find it anymore. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, modes and routines. And I gotta be like, oh yeah, turn on my game routine. Turn that on. So that I get no notifications. Okay, and now we should be good. And now we can log into the game that is called Umamusume. Yee. Psy Games. Pretty derby. Okay. So with regards to what characters are meta. By the way, is there another round that's happening in the did you just shush me? You do not get to shush me. Come on, sounds of ass. Yeah, because League of Heroes, apparently yesterday was the final day, and if that was the case, that's unfortunate because I got kind of close, but not really too close. Granted, I had really bad runs. Like, there was one run where I think I only got like 300 points. So, you know what? Actually, I think it is pretty valid that yesterday was the last day, and if that's the case, that's a whole bunch of Rippo. Again, I don't really care too much, but yikes. But that's why we're here to train the Umas for Classic CM, because CM is, at least for me, feels like it's way more important high stakes than the League of Heroes ever is. So, with regards to what Umas are technically, I guess, the meta. I mean, wait, was it Orphe? Orphe seems like the SS tier rank. Actually, let me just pull it up. Let me pull up the site, and then we can kind of show it together, share that information. I have it bookmarked actually, which is kind of good planning on my part. But let me show y'all what kind of information that I got. Oh, PC. No, where's my desktop? Desktop. To remember which buttons go to which. Yeah, so you can see here. Well, this one doesn't have the tier list, but this site has. Sorry for the scroll. This isn't the tier list. Where's my tier list? Character tiers. Go away ads. Yeah, so Orphe seems to absolutely be the number one choice, the SS tier. There's a surprising number of... Actually, wait, they updated this tier list. I don't remember seeing Tanino Gimlet in the S tier. Interesting. No, I think they definitely updated this, but yeah, it seems like this tier, or not this tier, but this CM is going to be very backliner driven. So we got the Orphe, the Chaser, we got Jungle Pocket, Ancient Flash. Surprisingly, the newest character, Love's Only You, is actually pretty damn good, so that's a consideration. But in the end, I think I decided for Jungle Pocket, Tanino Gimlet, and Wind Variation. Just three of my favorite characters, you know? If I really, really wanted to go meta, I would choose Orphe, just because I have her. But, like, I don't really like her as a character, to be quite honest. So, like, I'm good. Like, I guess that kind of ints me a little bit, but also I don't really feel like that. So we're gonna do Jungle Pocket, we'll do Tanino Gimlet, and we'll get Wind Variation as well. And that's gonna be my plan, at least for the three. Yeah, I was considering Tamamo Cross, and I was honestly also considering the new character, Love's Only You. But at the end of the day, I think I just want to go with my favorite characters, trying to win them. Especially Tanino Gimlet. Like, if you've heard Tanino Gimlet sing Miss Victoria, which for those of you who don't know is like the the, I guess, winning song. So if you like win the CM, there's like the concert that shows up, and the winning character sings this like really like power ballad metal combo song called Miss Victoria. If you have not listened to it, I would highly recommend it because it is a banger for sure. And Tanino Gimlet singing it is, oh, chef's kiss. So yeah, that's definitely one that I would love to have her win. And especially since she's actually viable in this, it's like, hell yeah, I'll go for it. So these three, I think, are good options. Kind of the same here with this side as well. You can see the first option is Orphe. And then I don't see any other options for some reason. What happened? Hello? Hello? Oh, maybe this. Oh yeah, this is the Umamusume character. Yeah, I marked the wrong sites apparently. Also, if we're looking at stats that we're looking for, seems we're going to need a lot of stamina as per usual. So the 1800 speed, 1600 stamina, 1400, and then ideally 1200 for both of these, but like with such high demands for all of those, I don't really know if that's really going to be feasible, but we'll see. You can see this site recommends Gentle Donna. That's what I thought was going to be pretty popular because she's usually a pretty strong character. But we got Jungle Pocket, we got Orphe, and then we got all these young characters here. Surprisingly, this site seems to recommend Ace, which is Katsuragi Ace, which is interesting, maybe as a Nige or like a super Onige option, but I'm not really too sure about that. See, Love's Only is also available here, or recommended. Yeah, it seems like generally the frontliners are just not recommended in this CM. Just kind of a thing I can kind of see. So, and this site doesn't recommend Tanino Gimlet, which is kind of interesting. But I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with my favorite characters, and we're just gonna go that way. So, without further ado, let's do some training runs, shall we? We shall. Let me pull up. Everything is good. Hello. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, and with regards to like all the different like, oh, and I was doing fan runs, which is why I've been in Ura, with Ines Fujin. So I already kind of know what skill cards. Like I already did a few, not a few test runs, like one test run. So kind of already have a general sense of what characters to take for parents, what support cards to take. So that shouldn't be too hard. Let's do Tanino Gimlet first. I honestly, out of all the characters, I kind of really want a really good Tanino Gimlet, and my only reasoning is what I mentioned before. I really want her to win so that she can sing Miss Victoria, because my god, that is absolutely delightful. Is this the one I created? I think this might have been the one. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, no, this was the one I created. Okay, so who are the parents? UG8 Sirius, UC. Okay, UG8 Sirius, UC3. I think this was a. Hello. Okay. UC3. Which one was which? Which one was which? The character. The question we all ask ourselves. No, I think it was this one. This one, and then for my UC3. Admire Vega is. Hello, where are you? I might have passed through it. I might have passed it. It might be easier actually just to do it like this. All the way. There we go. You can see all my failures of all the fan runs I've done. Those are all those. UC3, right? So it should be this one. Yeah, okay. Which, yeah, this one's fine. I can do with this one. Okay, we'll take that one. And then already got the friend cards, or the cards that I need. Really, it's just, I mean, so funny enough, the site that I saw recommended the 2-speed 2-int, the 2-wisdom combination, which I thought was kind of weird. I don't know about that one. If anything, I feel like this is going to be a little easier, the 2-speed, 2-stamina, and then probably inherit as much guts and power as possible, which, I mean, this isn't the best inherits, but like, oh, shnikes. But it'll make do. So we'll just see how this works. If it doesn't seem like it's returning any good favors, then we'll just kind of move on to another strategy, another stratagem. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I kind of, well, I wanted to stream yesterday, but I had kickball, and I thought I was going to get rained out, but it didn't, so... Which is probably a good thing, because more social interaction is definitely a thing that would be good. But man, yesterday was full of social aspects, social interaction, social life. Like, because, like, yesterday I had, like, 4 hours of interviews. It was... it wasn't horrible, because, like, it did go pretty fast, which was nice, but, like, I think by the end of it, I was definitely like, okay, I'm done talking to people for about a few weeks, which is good, because, like, that was the final round of interviews for that company. And so we await that decision. They said maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, which is a really quick turnaround, actually, like, whoa, surprising, considering the number of companies that take, like, weeks to respond. So it's really nice that at least that company's been pretty nice with responding to stuff, you know? Good sign that they got some good people there. Meanwhile, the other company that I interviewed with is still probably going to be another week or two, even though I interviewed them a week ago, so not sure what the delay is there, but, you know, it is what it is with bigger companies, I guess. So, we'll see whether I get a job anytime soon. It should be coming up in terms of decisions, and if so, then I don't think the schedule of this kind of streams will change anyway. Maybe I'll less frequent streams, but, like, I'm still always liking the whole aspect of the streams. I don't know. Not like I'm just gonna suddenly stop doing them after getting a job. Not like I had that much of a social life to begin with, so it's okay, you know? Yeah. But yeah, that was yesterday. So yeah, it was, got 4 hours of interviews, then I kickball, then after that I hopped on to Ray's stream. And like, I was thinking about doing some Fall Guys, so maybe it might have been an impromptu Fall Guys stream, but I wasn't really feeling the whole streaming thing, so I just kind of did more, it's kind of more of a guest commentator, I guess, in a sense, which was still fun, so I do need to hop on to the new Fall Guys season, which I realize has started pretty recently, even though I told myself maybe I wouldn't do that, especially since I already kind of got Superstar last time around, but it gives me an excuse to play Fall Guys, so, you know, I might as well. But it's not gonna... I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon, to be quite honest, just because, like, I have other things in terms of games to play. Like, there's still Chicory I need to finish, which it will finish soon. Maybe not soon, but, like, I will definitely play that sometime this weekend. That's definitely for sure. But, I mean, I have that, I have this game, I have Gakumas, I have the Truck Sims. Like, I have a pretty good rotation of things to play, so it's not like I'm starved for content or anything. But there are definitely a lot of interesting things coming out pretty soon. Like, I mean, obviously the Switch is coming out, although I switched to, which I haven't gotten, and probably will not get for a while, just because I'm not really too interested in buying that. I mean, sure, Mario Kart World looks super interesting. Like, God, open world Mario Kart, that sounds awesome, but, like, it's not, I don't know, it's not like $500 worth of awesome for me. I can wait it out a little bit, especially with the high demand for it and having to, you know, be on the sites, like, on the dot for them to open up sites. It feels like, God, it feels like almost every console when they first released, like PS5 had issues with that. I mean, the original Switch also had issues with, like, supply and, like, having to, like, get that, and, like, having to keep an eye on, oh, is it going to be available now, and if it just sells out really quickly. So I'm not going to really deal with that. I'll just wait it out a little bit. I'm a patient boy. I got plenty of games to play anyway. It's not like I'm starved for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I feel like I was making a point. Oh yeah, Fall Guys. Yeah, so we'll probably get that eventually. I think it feels like the meta is wait a few weeks so the sweaty players are done playing, and then hop into it so that then you can kind of face less tougher competition. I'm not sure if that's actually what it feels, if that's actually the play, but I might as well, you know, there's so much time until the season updates anyway. Like, it didn't take that long to get to Superstar, even though it did take a couple of streams. In hindsight, it didn't really take that long, so not gonna be the worst thing in the world. Just kind of wait a few weeks and just kind of let it all out, so to speak. Okay. Ooh, spicy beans. Also, I still need that. I don't know why this suddenly came to mind, but I still need to fix my alerts. I think I just need to switch to a different thing. I don't know. Like, then again, I haven't tried that hard to like fix it, but also it's just like I did restart it, or like I did. Oh, I thought she failed that for a second. Like I did restart the Streamlabs stuff, but like it's just not working for that specific thing, which is really weird to me. Like the raids work, but the follows don't for some reason. Also, my nose is very itchy, so I just gross. Yeah, that's weird. So that's why I'm like every once in a while I like have to keep an eye out on my like other tab to make sure I'm not like missing any alerts on my end. But we'll see. And it's kind of unfortunate too, because I implemented a new sound, you know, instead of the standard like whatever. Like I got a new fun sound that everybody will enjoy, but that hasn't shown up yet. So who knows? Maybe somebody raids, and you know that I think that noise is also set for raids, so it should work. But we'll see. Maybe I'll fix that in the future when I have time, which I do, just not today. Today was so. The reason why I say I was so busy today was because, ooh, 63 spicy beans. How much of this can I say? Let's just say I'm working on some part-time stuff, and there's the training course that I'm doing right now for it, and it is definitely, like, it's the first week of me doing it, and it's definitely one of those things that require a lot of practice. And so the people were like, yeah, you know, your first week you're probably gonna make a lot of mistakes, and that's totally fine. And so I spent all day today just kind of doing that kind of part-time stuff, or just doing the training. Ooh, I thought I did a decent job, but yeah, I got the results back instantaneously, and it was like, haha, nope, you made these many mistakes. And I'm like, well, whoops. So it's fine. I'm not really too concerned about it. It's like they said, it's a process. You know, it's not like you're perfect the first time. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. You just gotta, you know, learn from those mistakes, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm just gonna go through that and be like, why did I choose this instead of this? You know, those specifics. So honestly, I was a little bit hesitant about streaming today too, because like my brain's honestly like pretty like fried from doing all that stuff. But I feel like this game's pretty low stakes for the most part. Like it's just tappy on the buttons, and then hope that you get the good RNG. So I don't think it should be that hard. I mean, it's not like I'm playing Chicory or anything where I have to, you know, use brain power. Like, this is just like, tap the buttons, hope that you get good luck, and then see the numbers go up. Numbers go up! Yay! Brr! Numbers go brr! Also, I didn't realize, or maybe I did realize, but yeah, I have not done any Tanino Gimlet runs in this stage. Well, I mean, this scenario is new, so I haven't done a lot of runs with a lot of horses in general. But yeah, it's a good old Tanino Gimlet. Okay. Ooh, nice. So I don't know. Like, there's tons of time until the next CM. Like, we're in the middle of friggin' League of Heroes right now, so it's not like last time where I only had like a few days to actually make my horses, my Umas. Luckily this time around I was like, I might as well do this, kind of prepare myself a little bit more. So we have like a month honestly until the next CM, so no rush for me to really get any of this done. I just kind of wanted to do this just to have an excuse to play Uma on stream more than anything. It's kind of fun. Because otherwise I really wouldn't be playing this game. Like, I've been doing a lot of fan runs, but those have been auto, especially since now the auto feature has been implemented, which, my god, that was the best feature they ever could have put in, because it has saved so much of my ass in terms of like getting fan requirements for my circle. Because otherwise I would just have to do it all manually, and my god, that would be so annoying. But instead I could just kind of let it run while I'm doing anything else, so it's kind of nice in that way. Ooh, is that something good? Yes it is. Yes it is. Okay. And I know that you can even auto-run like this scenario as well. I've never actually done that. I'm just like, it's kind of curious to me like how you'd set that up to be... I guess you don't set it up to get the most high scores. I see people do it more so just for like parent runs and anything, which is fair. But like I've said a lot of times in the past, like I'm not the person who does the parent runs and tries to like, you know, get the optimal parents for all my stuff. It's just like that's never really been my thing. I'm just gonna play how I play, which is probably not the best. Decent, better than, what do I say? Better than average Uma gameplay. That's kind of how I describe myself. I'm not the best at this game, but I think I know a thing or two from playing this game since it came out, you know. And then I get to share that experience when the English version comes out in a month. Yeah, it's coming out in less than a month. That's crazy. Oh boy, I can't wait for all the influx of all the people, both in a good way and a bad way. I've already seen in the subreddit all these posts of people being like, talking about, like, asking about the lore, asking these... I mean, look, I understand. You're curious about the franchise. That's really cool. But also, some of these questions are the stupidest questions I've ever read in my goddamn life. So, and yeah, maybe that's just me being really elitist, but also, like, I don't know, I'm just like, the whole adage, oh, there's no such thing as a stupid question, that's kind of wrong. There are stupid questions, let's be honest. Like, not to judge people who are, like, you know, curious and asking questions, but, like, there are such things as stupid questions. For example, is mayonnaise an instrument? Actually, no, that's a pretty smart question. That's not the worst question out there. I've heard stupider. I've heard much stupider. Oh man, this is not what I want in my life. I'm gonna do something that y'all might think is stupid. I'm a heal. Y'all might think, what the hell is wrong with you? And that is a fair assessment? Question? I don't know. I guess in hindsight, maybe I should have done the date event just so I can get that kind of gauge filled up a little bit. But I at least want some of the good kush. Ooh, the good kush. I did want at least some good levels of energy, of stamina, of Tairoku before we get into the summer trainings, because it always feels like I just neglect that, and then I have to spend a turn resting, and then it's just I feel bad that I just have to rest, because that's not ideal. That's not ideal gameplay. Alright, ooh, interesting. Interessante. Interessante gameplay. Well, I guess I need to heal anyway, because, well, unless... sure. Hey, it's down to Flame. One of my upcoming, or not upcoming, one of the characters I most anticipate coming out in this game. That's English. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, now that I don't have to worry about getting pink stamps, I can just worry about getting anything. And it's funny because most of the two best stamps, I think, for this Hiseiko route are green stamps. So it feels kind of weird just taking, like, trying to go for, like, the pink stamps when it's like, I'd rather kind of go for some of the purple stamps because it feels like those are probably going to be better. This is not ideal gameplay, but whatever. I say that because, yeah, that just kind of overfilled some of the gauges there. Which is not what we really want, but that's okay. Okay. Get a little bit of a water break. Okay. Ooh, let's see what we got here. Ooh, interesting. Was that the good one? Was that the good kush? Hold on, I've got my guide here now instead of over in this area. I got it over here now. right in front of my mic, which is very great for audio purposes. That's not the good cush. This is the decent cush. There we go. Ooh. Ah. Energy. Alright, honestly, this isn't that bad yet? Question mark? Not bad. But it's also not great, if I have to be completely honest. Alright, here comes the poster. Let's see how bad the poster is. That's a pretty good poster. Like, sometimes the posters are just really weird, but that fits. Like, the way that the figure fits with the lettering, that was really well organized. Oh, come the okay. God dang it. Are you really just gonna give me that? I'm just gonna... I have to now waste a turn to heal. Heal the laziness or whatever. Okay. Fine. That's cool, I love wasting turns. Cause like, that's not... Well, okay, hold on. Oh my god, but I can't risk. I can't... Cause like, this one in particular I think is the thing where it's like, if you... There's a chance that you just skips the training or whatever due to laziness. Which is the worst thing ever. Like, why is that even a thing? Okay. It's fine. It's fine, I love wasting turns. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Unless... No, that's good. We take those. Ease. Stamina skill. That'll kind of help, I guess, if I don't get enough stamina anyway. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, isn't that the good one? Yeah, that's a good one. Man, all the good pink stamps are at least coming out, which is kind of nice. It's better than having no stamps that are good. Like, not saying that I'd rather have the green stamps, which I kind of do, but there's only like 2 S-rank green stamps that I'm really looking for. Otherwise, I think there are a pretty good number of pink stamps that are pretty good for this scenario, obviously, because pink stamps for the pink route makes sense, checks out. I almost clicked on that by accident, whoopsies. Yes. Okay. Also, I forgot, Gimlet is like, what, 30% bonus for power, which is honestly really useful for situations like this, where I don't have a power card, and like, I don't have a good, like, power inherit. I might as well just use that, and just kind of utilize that to my advantage. Okay. Do I dare risk? I dare risk. Yeah, it's fine. It also helps to fill those gauges up a little bit. Alright, this gives me the opportunity to fill one of the gauges up completely, which is good. Good content. Okay, also good content. Oh boy, content? Content. I'm like deciding. The inner debate. Ooh, inner debate. Debate my inners. Okay. Ooh, I think one of those will probably be the good stuff. I was wrong. Neither of those are the good stuff. Training Yakusoku. That's not really that good. That's also not really that good. I mean, that's decent, I guess. All these are kind of decent. I might as well just go with this one, I guess. Not the best we could have gotten, but at least it wasn't terrible. I've had some pretty terrible draws with the stamps. Those are not what we want to see. Ooh, mid-S, there we go. There, that's what we want to see. Now that is what I want. Alright, well that gives us at least a chance that this run's gonna be good. Ooh, sweet babies. Okay, I definitely probably need to heal, yeah. That's fine. That means I'm done with dates and I'm now maidenless again, as I've always have been. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, buddy. We take those. I'll go with a green. I'm still looking for my 2 S-rate stamps. Oh god, which I don't. Okay. Usually this is a pretty good acceleration skill. I don't know if it's going to be good for. Well, might as well just take it. Might as well take it, you know. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. I'll take it. Sure. Wait, doesn't she do both of the... She does both of these races, right? Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, okay. That is a bit annoying. Oh, and I'm not gonna have enough... Ah, I'm not gonna have enough energy. Probably gonna have to heal the first turn of my summer camp. Which, to be fair, that's probably gonna happen anyway. Like, that probably has to happen, but like... Ideally, I don't want that the first turn, you know? Alright, here comes the fan book. I'm still, like, I'm still gonna say, I feel like Gimlet's casual outfit is by far my favorite casual outfit this entire game. It hits. It just hits. I don't know what it hits, but it just hits. It slams. It, as the kids say, it slaps. Slaps my bass. Okay. Wait, can I get Tiny? Wait, is her... I know there's a lot of Umas that have their casual outfits available once you hit like level 11 affection. Have they done that with Gimlet yet? Because if they have, I need to get on that. But I'm not sure. Ooh, here we go. Yes. Both of these are good actually, but I'll take this one, which is a little better. Yeah, buddy. Okay. I do need to heal unless I got... Ooh, unless I get this. Unless I get that. Then I don't need to heal. But I still need to do it anyway. It's like credit card debt. You just kind of save it until later. You know, you just kind of compile and just like, I don't care about it anymore, and just kind of move on with your life. Ooh, okay. Okay, see now I'm paying off the debt. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Ooh, sweet babies. Sweet babies. Yeah, please. Yes, please. Okay, we only have a limited number of turns though, so I don't... Unless we get some really good turns here, I'm not too hopeful. Oh, this is gonna be probably stupid, but I think this is probably the play. Because then we get something like this. Yes, okay. Alright, skip it. None of these are good. That's an option. That's an option. Oh man, where is my good stuff for this? None of these are really good. None of these are really good. Was what I meant to say. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the run. I'm not gonna lie. NGL. Although it looked promising, not gonna lie, but yeah, it's just... I'm gonna need a lot more speed. A little bit more... Well, no, a lot more stamina. A lot more everything, actually. More than anything. I still have a couple of training turns, so it's not like it's the end of the world, but man, it's not looking too great. This one's the one with the heals, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a good start, I guess. Alright, I do Japan Cup, I get 2 more training runs, and then that's pretty much the end of it. At least I have a lot of energy for it, though. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take some energy. Well, that wasn't energy, but I'm just saying, like, I'll take something. Also, this is helpful, because it gets me more fans for my fan runs, or for my fan counts, for my circle. Which I'm still, like, 8 million short right now, which isn't really the biggest deal. Like, the runs go pretty quick in terms of the auto stuff. So it's not the worst thing in the world anymore. Which is what I mentioned before. Okay, oof. I mean, if I have to, I might as well go with this one. Just kind of get as much speed as possible, although the rest of it's kind of lacking right now. Fuck it, you know, it's last turn anyway. Alright. Do I face I don't think I face Almond Eye in this one. Because I didn't do enough G1 races, / I didn't do the triple crown tiara or whatever. Also, I have not done any of my skills points, so I'm going to do that right now. Oh, bamo. Wow, I really have not got... Okay, so even if I did do pretty well in terms of the everything else, like, I have not gotten a lot of the skills I need, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, man, I have a lot of skill points left to be used, and I've not... There's a lot of this stuff that I just... I can do this. Alright, we'll do that for now. We'll do that for now. Okay. Yeah, no Almond Eye. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. It's more water. Sure, we'll watch it. We'll watch the CM, or we'll watch the whatchamacallit, the good Kush. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's always fun. Alright, let's see what we got in terms of our stuff. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the worst run. This isn't probably gonna be anywhere close to UC, but like, this isn't the worst run out there, or that I've done so far. Definitely. And also, my god, I still have so many skill points that I need to use. I'm just gonna use it all on these ones, just random ones. Oh man. Sure, Tokyo, good, okay. I still have 226 and I've used it on everything pretty much. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I mean, it doesn't help that I didn't get any, like I said, I didn't get any of the skill hints that I wanted, which was kind of unfortunate. But UD8's not too bad. I kind of want to get at least, I mean, at least UC at the very minimum. But that's still pretty good. So, hold on, let me check something real quick. Does Tanino Gimlet have her casual outfit available? Ah, Machan. God, every time I see Machan, I'm just gonna remember the fun times I had at Asen, meeting her Seiyu, getting the photo with her. That was honestly a pretty damn cool moment right there. I don't know how many you need to check this actually, because like, unless, hold on, I think it might be available in the goals. Maybe this one probably. No, this one probably. Has anybody actually gotten a UA9? Like, there's no way anybody's gotten that high up. Okay, see, Special Week, Silent Suzuka, Tokai Teo, Marzensky, Fuji Kiseki. Okay, so we got a lot of... They have been slowly adding a lot of these, a lot of the casual outfits for the Umas. If Tanino Gimlet is here, it's probably gonna be way down here though, so I should probably roll down a little bit more. Akebono, Digital, Kawakami Princess, Manhattan Cafe, Mejiro Dober, Fine Motion, Sakura Shiono Ode, Mejiro Ardon, Admire Vega, Tono Diamond, Mejiro Bright, Yaino Muteki. This outfit, I swear to god. Yaino Muteki's outfit. Oh, what the heck? Didn't mean to do that. Oh, shnikes. Is that gonna... Oh, I have to scroll all the way back down again. More scrolling. There's the Taishin's outfit in there. I think we were right here. Yeah, Muteki, Mejiro Palmer, Inari 1, Sweep Tosho. The funny thing is I can actually, like, even without looking at the... I mean, I can obviously see the character's name here, but, like, even just looking at the photo, I can pretty much tell who's who's. Like, that's, Air Shakur. Oh, wait, whose is that? Bamboo Memory? Really? Okay, interesting. Seeking the Pearl. Yamani Zephyr. Nakayama Festa, Wanderer Cute, the Grandma Outfit, Zeno Roboy, Hoko Tarumae, Shinko Windy. Is that really her casual outfit? I actually didn't know that one. Yeah, Mr. CB, Twin Turbo, Daichi, Ruby, Shin, Symboli, Chris S, Neo Universe, Ishii Miracle. Oh, Tanino. Oh shoot, it is available. Oh, hot dang, okay. Guess I need to do more Tanino Gimlet runs, is the lesson I'm learning here today. Well, with that in mind, let's just keep going then. Was planning on maybe switching characters, but nope, we're just gonna keep on doing more Tanino Gimlet runs until I get her to level 11, which is not gonna be anytime soon, but that is good to know. It is good to know. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Yeah. We gotta get the goddess... Not goddesses. I keep calling them goddesses. I think I just confused 3 goddesses with 3 legends. Alright, the same thing, but also not really. This one. Yeah, I guess. Although I don't want to get too early, because otherwise that's going to be kind of... There's a whole strategy to this. Like, I don't want the date event to show up too early, or otherwise I'm going to get all my gauges filled up, and then I won't be able to get the gauges filled up for the second time around, and then there won't be many options. Like, I'm not explaining it well, but that is the thing where it's like, I don't want the goddesses to show up for another 2 turns, because otherwise, or at least the date event I don't want to show up for another 2 turns. Because otherwise, I will be very sad about the fact that I won't be able to get these gauges filled up the second time around. Sure. Although I probably need to heal. That probably would have been better. Oh well. Now the next first thing here. Fudge, my fudge. Okay. That's not what I want. That's not what you want to see. Well, shoot. Maybe I did want the goddess event or date event right now. Then. That's okay. She failed that for a second. Please? Goddesses? Date event? Maidens? I do need to heal. Date event? Yeah. Date event? Just gonna... This is the only words I'm gonna say from now until that actually shows up. Date event? Date event? No. God dang it. Ooh, date event? Also, no, that actually might help a little bit, because that fills up our gauge a little bit, quite a lot. Oh, date event isn't gonna happen, is it? I'm maidenless once again. Please? Date event? Ask and you don't receive. Tisk tisk. Shaking my head. It's fine. I mean, I still at least got some of the gauges filled up. So that's nice. Like, barely. It's a little bit, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. That's something I need. It showed up a little late, but hey, at least it showed up. Although I do need 2 gauges. If I only have the 1, I found that if I only have the 1 gauge stamp, it just results in a bad time, as they say. Not a good time. Ooh, no. Also, where's my date event? Like, I was kind of joking about that, and I keep saying it to be really annoying, but like, if it doesn't show up anytime soon, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna be one of those runs. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Also, why did I why did I wink? You know, it's like yeah, wink. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's tempting, but also 1 in 3 chance. I don't know about that one. Where's my goddamn data? Like, I'm kind of not joking about it now. I kind of need it. Like, actually, though. Like, if it isn't going to show up anytime soon, I'm probably going to have to restart this, because it's not... This is not exactly ideal. Please? Oh my god. No, we're restarting this. This is just not... This is a no-no. That's a no-no. The fates do not want us to Tanino Gimlet. That's fine. I'll do another. You know what? Tell you what. We'll switch it up. Let's do a let's get another Uma that I'm gonna train in here, which is. Okay. Oh, I'm out of TP. I'm out of toilet paper. There we go. There's enough toilet paper for you. Okay. Also, why am I the lean? The lean. Twinkle series. It is a thing. Alright, we got Shion-san in here, and we're gonna try and get her up to speed. Try and get her ready for CM. Also, I discovered something, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a setting I turned off, or like, you know? No, but I don't know if it's a setting I turned off or whether it's this scenario. But apparently, like, y'all remember, like, some of the runs I did, like, especially like Vergina, or like, I guess the most recent character, how, like, or not the most recent character, but like Vergina, how Gentle Donna didn't show up for any of the races for her triple tiara. And, like, I thought that was weird, and it turns out that was just a me thing, because, like, I saw examples of people being like, here's Gentle Donna, or like, here's Almond Eye from the latest Love's Only You scenario, and how overpowered she is, and I'm like, I didn't get that one. That's where are y'all getting that? It's like that's interesting. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. That was kind of weird, because I did think it was weird that I just didn't get any Gentle Donna in my Vergina playthroughs when I did those initial runs. I think something's a bit up. Something's a bit fishy. I'll have to investigate that later, though. It probably might just be the scenario. Like, I probably have to do, like, a different scenario. But that doesn't seem right, though, because, like, you still do the required races. I don't know why it would prevent you from seeing, like, those rivals and stuff. Maybe it is. It's gotta be either the scenario. I might just try in, like, in Ura Finals, and if it still doesn't show up in that, it's gotta be some weird setting that I probably turned off or something. But that seems so weird, though. It's like, why would that be a thing? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Onegaishimasu. Okay. The date event would be very appreciated. Just gonna ask it in a different way. Yeah. Oh, what's this? What's this, Owu? Please? Ooh, what's this? Stamina. Okay. Oof. Oof, oof. Big oof. Ooh, even bigger oof. Okay, never mind. No date events. I don't know, maybe I've gotten super lucky. It feels like usually it does show up at least before the debut race for me. It usually does that. Or it has been doing that for a lot of the runs that I've been doing. Except this one, apparently. Okay, well, that's a bunch of rippo. Okay. Where are any of my supports? There's only one. What the hell's going on here? Why is there only one support? What the heck? I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Okay. It's gonna be like this, huh? Okay, that's cool. It's so weird. Okay. Oh my god, the terrible luck is returning. It's happening again. It's happening again, everybody. Happening. Oh, what the? Brother. I was kind of kidding about the whole terrible luck thing, but you know, it's coming like it's actually happening. Oh my goodness. Oh, here it is. Here's the date event that we're all waiting for. Oh, at least it showed up not too late. So now I can do this. Now I can do one of those. And then I can do one of these. And do one of those. And do one of these. And there we go. Hey, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I look for. Okay. I should probably go for the pink skills. Just to make sure. The pink stamps. I really love calling them skills for some reason. Calling the stamps skills and calling the legends goddesses. That seems to be a consistent thing for me, at least. Not really sure why, but you know, it's a thing, I guess. This one. Not the first one. That's not going to be useful for our scenario. What happened to, like, any of the, what happened to any of my Rainbow Friendship trainings? 'Cause I definitely have them, they're just not showing up for some reason. Oh, there we go. Well, it's kind of too late now. I'm just gonna heal, so I can save up some of my date events. That's probably the smart strat. And now I'm gonna race, so that I can get my fan count. That requirement, at least. And that's how you do it. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, whatever. Not the greatest start, but it's fine. We got this. Okay, well, what a great start. There we go. It's gonna be a bit worried if I couldn't get first with all those tries. Okay. Ooh, 62. There we go. That's what I'm talking about with my friendship rainbow. Friendship is power. Now I kind of need some wisdom, so I'm just gonna do that. Do one of those. Oh, this is new. Oh, that's not what I want. Speaking of not things I don't want, this is definitely one of those. Okay. No, I think... Is this the first run I've done with wind variation? I don't think so. Or on stream, yes, this is definitely the first time I've done it on stream. Not... I don't think... Is this actually the first time I've ever done the run with her in this scenario? I'm not actually sure. I don't think so. Because otherwise there would have been like the loading screen that, or like the little loading bar that happened before. Well, yeah, no, this probably isn't the first time. Yay. Heal. I'll say the one thing I like about wind variation, she's kind of, and the reason why I do kind of like her slash, you know, wanted to train her for the CM, she is in the same vein as like the ordinary Umas, like the Nice Natures, the Machikane Tannhäuser, the Hishi Miracle in a way. Although Miracle's more like a lazy-ish character. But Wind Variation's definitely kind of in that kind of vein of overshadowed by her more powerful peers, in this case, Orphe, so... And I like those types of characters over the powerful characters. Oof. Sure. Always gotta root for the underdogs. That's kind of the case in sports too. Like, I always kind of like rooting for underdog teams. Unless it happens to be against my own team, then that's it. Then no. Then no. Then I'd rather cheer for my own team, obviously, but... And it feels like usually, well, depends on the sport. Because the Packers aren't really considered underdogs. People kind of are more tired of them winning stuff, which I can kind of see. But it has been a while since they last won the good old bowl of supers, the bowl of soup. So, I would like to see that again in my lifetime someday. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe someday. Okay. It was not, yeah, it wasn't looking great, but no, this is decentish so far, so... oof. I would love to... Sure. And then I can heal. And that is how you do it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I think with this one, she's supposed to face like a really powerful Orphe, but she doesn't do that. You've noticed that she's been winning her Triple Crown races. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not sure what's going on. But I mean, it's not the worst case. It's not the end of the world. Honestly, I kind of prefer this. The alternate reality where she can win all the races. Like, I'd rather have that in my life. Sure. Okay. Okay. Ooh, sweet babies. Sweet babies. Okay, now I need to heal though. Unless, no. Yeah, that's fine. Oof, wait, hold on a minute. Yeah. Oh, yes, I absolutely desperately need the intelligence, both in this game and outside. Oh boy. Oh, wait, actually, yes. Yes, please. Yes, mama. This is... Oh, it's just... I thought this was the gain 30 energy and potentially get overweight or get the 10 energy. We'll get this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the green stamps. Also, I forgot, or I kind of realized that you get... I mean, it's not the biggest energy gain. It's only like 3 energy, but that's still pretty good. That's a decent enough poster. Oh, and she's happy about it. Isn't that cute? Isn't that lovely? Ow! Oh, my back. Okay. Not my back, more like my coccyx. Alternate universe where she easily wins all of her races. Isn't that lovely? The universe that we all want for our favorite Umas. Yeah, she has Japan Cup. How many races? Oh, this is a new one too. Oh, hey, that's nice. She has this one. She has a random race in the senior year there. Okay, so that's not the worst, because she does have Arima Kinen, but then that's not... It's not like Hoko Tarumaya, where she has like 3 races in her last 4 turns. That's the worst. Especially in modes like this, where like you don't have extra turns after your finals. Or like after the final turn or whatever. You're like your senior year, so to speak. It's a little bit annoying. Okay. Okay. Even... Okay. was like 7 days until the end. Until I realized it's not days, it's more like time periods. It's a weird thing where it's like, you know, like 2 time periods per month. It's like early month and then late month. I don't really know what to call them. Turns? I usually just call them turns, I guess. That's usually worked for me. Oof, Oompa. Ooh, actually, this one's good. For what it's worth. Dreamfest Pride. Give me my pride. It's almost Pride Month, too. Happy Pride. Oh, god damn it. Happy Pride Month. Eventually. Happy early Pride Month. That's a thing. It is almost June, which is kind of crazy, especially since I'm still freaking wearing my long sleeve pajama pants. Usually by now the weather gets pretty nice. Weather update. But it's still been I mean, it has gotten a little bit warmer, but like it's still kind of unseasonably cold, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate. Usually this would be a great time to go out and do stuff and go touch grass. But the grass is very cold right now, so I'd rather not do that yet. I gotta do that. I do need to do more outdoorsy, weekendy stuff, especially with all the free time I have. Why do I keep speaking the southern accent? I don't know. It's just, I guess today's the southern accent day. Just that's my internal mood. Just southern accent, y'all. The fact that I've never lived in the south part of the country ever. I have visited a ton of places. Like I've been to Atlanta. Oh, that's so good, but that's so risky. I've been to Atlanta, Texas, specifically Dallas. Florida doesn't. I guess Florida doesn't. No, it counts. Florida counts. So I've been to Florida, like Disney World and stuff. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually really been to that many southern states, huh? That's probably for the best, to be honest. Probably for the best. For reasons I won't divulge too deeply into. Hey, the Wind Variation fan book. Art book. Isn't that lovely? Alright, it's always kind of the same of, oh, yay, I got the last copy, hooray! Hashtag relatable. Being a hashtag relatable. Yeah, whatever. Like, I was gonna be like, oh man, these are all terrible until I realized, no, that one is still pretty terrible, okay. Not the worst, but still not the best. Okay, give me my mid-S and I'll be a happy man. Hey, there we go. Okay. Well, I did say I'll be happy, so, yeah, you know, yeah. But it's still too early to say whether this one's gonna end up good, because so far it's not looking the greatest. Like, that power level is absurdly low. And I kind of know why, but like it's still kind of annoying to me how low that is. I have a little bit of a suspicion that my current support card deck isn't the greatest for this one, because like she only has the 10% bonus for power, and she doesn't get that much inheritance for power. I can kind of understand why she's, but there's situations like this where I can just kind of like increase that and it's fine. But then that still also kind of feels like a waste, so I'm not actually too sure anymore. Man, none of these are really great if I have to be. Well, yeah. Alright, I should probably... Yeah, no, I should definitely heal. I can do that. I can do this. I can fill up that gauge. And that is how we gameplay. This is how we gameplay. Yes. Okay, well thank goodness the only race I have left is Anima Kinen, which that's a long ways away. Ooh, yes, thank you. Cheese and thank you. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Ooh, that's good. That's helpful. Okay, you know what? I just need to do a ton of speed training, and that will definitely help. Because I do need to do that anyway, so... Oh, that's another good one. Hey, look at that. Look at those babies. Okay, now I don't have enough energy for anything, so... Heal time. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably... I don't know if that's the best move, but that felt right. Oh, speaking of feeling right, okay, well the stamina is looking decent. Everything else is not so much. Oh, there's my other good thing that I need. I will use this to replace this one. Yeah. There we go. Not the most ideal. I mean... Yeah. And then my thought is I can then heal and then use that, get the last one there, that should be good. And then spend the last 3 turns with the energy that I had there. Okay. Okay, well that's not what you want to see for me. Oh man. I mean, I guess that's good, but like, man, I really need more speed. More than anything. Which I'm not getting. Where is my speed, people? Okay, what the heck? I mean, I guess? I guess that's good. I did need a lot of power, but like, I also need a lot more speed, so... Not the best thing in the world. Not exactly what I wanted. Arimakinen. Also, I kind of realized that the timing for playing this is kind of not ideal, especially since the story event is about to start in 2 hours. So maybe it might have been better to do this tomorrow instead, just so I can take advantage of doing all these runs and use that to kind of continue, or like kind of, what's the word, build up for the story event sort of thing. But that's okay, you know? Oh, come on. Come on. There we go, okay. Gonna be a bit worried if she had to use multiple attempts to try and win. I kind of also realized I haven't used any of my skills, so that might have been another reason why she wasn't able to win the first time. That's okay. Sure, we'll watch this one too. Get a little bit of a water break going. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This one is probably not going to be as good as the one I just did with Tanino Gimlet. Because I don't think... Yeah. It's not the worst, but yeah, again, not great. Okay. I have so many skill points to use. Good gourd. Good gourd. Good lordy. Okay. All the way down here. Okay, y'all gotta remember that this is we're building up a chaser, a mid chaser. I need to use up all my skill points here on all these skills. that are around. Chasers, and look at that, I pretty much already used up all of them. I'm not taking this one. This one's not good. That's not a good skill. Oh boy, I still have 304 skill points. I mean, nah. Okay, well, whatever. Actually, this one. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, it's like UD5 or something, maybe. Let's see. UD7, okay, UD7. That's a little bit better than what I thought, but that's fine. That's good too. Like I said, we're trying to shoot for at least UC, honestly, at least UC 3 maybe? I don't know, like, something that's like really good. Like, at least better than the ones I have already in terms of the Umas. That would be ideal. But I don't know if that's going to be feasible. Also, hey, I got all the rewards from my past, so that's nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, oh right, because I got new events for Shion. Nice. Nice content. Okay. Do I want to switch over to Jungle Pocket? If I do that, I have to switch over to different stratagem. We'll do it. Let's do it. Let's get into Jungle Pocket. Jungle Pocket, where are you? There you are. Nice. I also love how her whole thing of like her just punching her like that. Like when she gets into her pose like that, she like does the punch. I don't know why, I just find that really amusing, but I just do. This is not the one I trained. Actually, could I use this one? I might actually be able to use this one for the... Well, maybe not. Maybe not. But this is at least a decent option I can use in the case that I don't have any other good options. Yeah, because this actually could work for my Tanino, or not Tanino Gimlet, for the CM. So I guess that's not the worst option. Isn't this the one I made? No, that is also one I made from a while back. This one is one I made. Okay, this is the one I had. Okay, what is that? UE. Oh my god, I can't read the freaking number. 8. UG6. UG8. UG6. UG8. UG6. UE8. Oh, what the f... There it is. Wait, no, that's not what it is. UG6. There we go. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, probably. Okay. Go that one. And then what was the other one? U something something. Was that Neo Universe I had, right? I think so. So I should really sort by this now. Where did you go, Neo Universe? Named after the song Neo Universe by can't pronounce the band name. I don't know. It's that one famous band. But we'll go with this one. Okay. And then I have to change my stratagem. The only difference that I have between the chaser and the betweener is just the card I'm borrowing. Because like this one has that really good acceleration skill that apparently is pretty good for this CM. Sometimes it's not good for the CM, sometimes it is. Generally it's a pretty good skill to take, but sometimes it is kind of not even that useful. This is not one of those times though, so we're gonna try and get that one. That's like one of my requirements. My requirements. That the S mile or S mid, and also the general guideline around the stats that I have at least, which is like what, 1800 speed, 1600 power or stamina, 1400 power, 1200 guts and wisdom, which is a lofty goal for sure, but I feel like that might be doable if I can learn how to play the scenario, which I still feel like I don't know how to play this scenario, even though we're going to get a new one in like 2 months, in not even in 2 months, in like a month. So I don't know what I'm doing. Sure. Yeah. So the 40 wisdom. Ah, dang, that's a good bonus right there. Ooh, okay. What is her bonus for? Hold on. This is the get 30 or. There we go. We're good. Oh, it's 10, 10, 10. Okay, that's a pretty good spread. Pretty good distribution of bonuses. The 10% in power, stamina, and speed. Checks out. Ooh, yeah. Sure, we can rest. Okay, hope I get the nope. I was gonna say hope I get a gauge, but nope. That's not gonna happen. It's fine. If I just get it in the first like 3 turns, that's still kind of decent enough. If that doesn't happen, I might have to restart though. Which is not the worst thing in the world. But it is kind of gotta be a little bit careful because I think you only get like 10 borrows, 10 friend card borrows or whatever. So I do need to be a little bit careful. But generally speaking, I've almost never been able to hit the gap or hit that cap at least. So I'm not really too worried about it unless I have to keep restarting like this. There it is. Okay, I was secretly thinking about it, but I wasn't going to mention it because I didn't want to be that guy. Just keep on mentioning it over and over again. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about power. Well, I mean, it's still too early to say, but that's a good start at least. Yes. Eto. Get me that stamina skill. Man, could you imagine if I somehow don't get any gauge stamps, despite me filling up pretty much all the gauges here? That has happened before. Like, I think I filled up all 3 gauges somehow in like the second turnaround and didn't get any gauge stamps, and I was just like, what is this? Hello? It's like, what are the odds that happens? Because there's not that many 1-star stamps in the first place. So I was like, how is it that... Okay, good. I was like, instead we get all 3 of them, so that works too. But there has been situations where that didn't happen, and I was just like, look, flabbergasted, I think was the best way to put it, because I was just like, no, this is not what I want. This is not what I signed up for. Okay, Kanen Bokedor. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, second one. Gotta get me those doubles gold skills. Everybody's new favorite meta. Speaking of new, I say new meta as a kind of a joke, but that actually seems like it's starting to become a thing now, because they announced the most recent cards and also most recent characters who are going to get alternate skins for the upcoming event, which I think is the wedding event, the annual wedding event, wedding dress event for some reason. The characters themselves, I think, were what? It was Ramonu, I think. It was Ramonu and Meijiro Ramonu and Cesario. In terms of the skill cards, I remember seeing like one of the... I don't know whose skill card it was, but yeah, one of the SSR skill cards had like 2 gold skills that it gave, and I was just like, oh no, it's starting already. The meta is already transforming into giving multiple gold skills at once. Scary. Don't like that. No, thank you. I mean, I guess it's one thing if it's just like, if it's gold skill cards or gold skills that are just not useful. But like, even with the Almond Eye card, right? Like, they're decently okay gold skills, but the fact that you get 2 of them at once is just already like pretty OP as it is. So that's why I'm just like a little bit like, if you somehow get like 2 really good gold skill cards or gold skills, it's game over. That's pretty much gonna be the speed card that you need, or like the support card that you would need. The only one that you would need. Similar to how Almond Eye feels like the only kind of the must in terms of the skill card that you need. Like, she's by far the best speed skill card in this game so far. Or like, yeah, so far I guess that's pretty much the way of putting it. So it's a good thing I got almost all copies of her at least. Until they get another a speed card that over trumps that one, and then it's just a whole another cycle of the evolving meta. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, yes. Not great. Sure. And then plan to heal myself. There we go. Helpful. Oh. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We love that. Wait, it's still fine, isn't it? Because I think... Do I only get the energy... I might only get the energy boost, actually, so that may not actually be fine. I don't know. I'm just thinking with the upcoming... The race that's about to happen right now. The Dreamfest race. I know you at least get energy. I don't know if you get, I don't know if you get the mood boost, though, too. That would be nice. Let's find out. You would think with the number of runs I've done in this game, I'd remember that. But you don't. Okay. But clearly I don't remember. Okay. Oh, wait, you do. Okay, never mind. Or I guess you get it in this one. It's separate from the other. Well, whatever. Technicalities. It's all pretty much the same. Honestly, like, that's not a rainbow training, but like that's still pretty good. Not a rainbow friendship training. Does I get this? Does I get one of those? Hell yeah. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Helpful. No, this one. Okay. Almost saved myself. I was like, wait a second. No, not that one. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That's how it feels. This is turning out to be a pretty good run so far. Again, also too early to say, so I'm not really... Don't want to jinx anything. Oh, sure. I guess we can... Wait, hold on. No, I'm just gonna actually heal. You may think that's crazy, but I have a reason for my madness. Six. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yas Queen. Okay. This may seem kind of crazy, but I kind of realize I don't have another cage stamp, so I might actually just do that. Again, method to my madness. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Actually, most of the time it doesn't work, but sometimes it does work, and when it works, it works. Okay, well, no mid-S for right now. We have another chance, that's okay. I'll probably use some of my skills. Yeah, sure, I'll use that one. There. Uh-huh. Yeah. This reminds me, I really do need to watch the, you know, I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it, You really need to watch the movie. I heard that it was gonna get or like they're gonna show it at AX, which that's not the biggest. I mean, that's still that is tempting, but it's not the biggest reason why I'd be like, oh, it's time to go AX now, because like it's available on fan subs anyway, so it's not like, oh, that's the only way I'll be able to see it. I need to go now. It's not like that kind of thing. But that still might be pretty cool. I don't know. Anime Expo has always just been like one of those things. It's like it sounds pretty fun. Like like I've always been like, man, you know, it'd be nice to go back because I did go one time back in 2018, and that was for free because I got the tickets for free. I got to stay over at a friend's place for free. So like that was kind of nice. But now if I have not have to, but now if I want to go, like I have to pay for the tickets. I had to pay for the hotel. I'd have to pay for the airfare. I'd have to pay for the stuff that I buy at Artist Alley. It's really just not gonna be worth it unless there's a must see that I have to go see, which, I mean, and that's a problem too, is like they don't announce guests until like around this time, like around like a month or two before the con starts, and by then like everything's already sold out. So like even if you're like, oh, now I have to go, it's like, well, now you're gonna have to pay like so much more money to get over there, and it's just like, well, that's not fun. That's a bunch of baloney. So, you know, I say, hey, I might be interested in going this year, but let's be honest, there's a 95% chance I will not be going to Anime Expo this year. Actually, let's raise that, 99% chance I will not be going this year. Maybe someday, but probably not anytime soon. Oh, none of these are good. I'll just take this one. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay. Big thinking, big strategies. This may seem kind of crazy. I'm gonna do that first. Because then I can get something like this, potentially, and get hella stat gains. And then I can do something like this and get even more hella stat gains. And then I can do one of these and get full stat gains. And that's how you do it. And now I need to heal. That's power. What happened to my friendship trainings? There was just that one and that's it. I don't know about that one. Ooh, yes. There we go. That's what we want. That and the other... Oh, that... Did anybody see the left edge there? That was really weird. I was about to say that and the other green stamp. Which I don't know what it's called, but that one's also really good. There's two of them that are just like must-haves. And then there's a lot of other ones that are pretty good tabs. That's, it's not a great photo. I've seen better. Alright, time for her to win the Triple Crown. Easy money. Easy money. Oh, that means she has to face the Eye of Almonds, though. Wait, didn't she have to do... Wait, what about win variation? Well, I guess, okay. I guess it's not just a Triple Crown. I guess you have to win a certain number of G1 races like that. Like I've been told before. I guess that checks out. Seven. Oh man, I might. Should I heal? No. Yes. And it's like, nah, yes. Also, I know it hasn't been that long of a stream, but I actually might, this actually might be the last run. I am, like I said, I did a lot of work on the part-time stuff today, so I'm kind of feeling a bit tired. So I might just cut it a bit short, you know. We can do stuff tomorrow too, you know. I definitely have a stuff planned for tomorrow, so we can keep this nice and short. A nice little comeback stream. You know. Also gives me time to, yeah, again, rest, because, my god, maybe it wasn't such a good idea to spend all of my, just, like, do everything at once in one day. Maybe I should have spread it out a little bit, some of the work that I did. Because, man, doing all that within, like, I think it took, like, 6 hours. My brain is fried, pretty much. I'm just gonna say that. So, yeah, it's just, I can't do much in the way of the yapping and the blabbing. My brain is just empty right now. Ooh. Actually, yes, this one. All of those were actually really good, but I'll take that one. It's. Now that's helpful. Now that's what we want to see. How many times have I said that this stream? It's like, oh, that's what I want to see. But that's what I want to see. How about that, though? Okay. Yep, Hanshin Daishoten. How many more races does she have? She has Spring, Tenno Show, Japan Cup, and Arimaki. Okay, that's not the worst lineup. Although having those last 3 races be in the last 2 races in the last 3 turns is a little bit annoying, but I can make do with it. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on a minute. That one's actually not that bad. I need to remember that one's actually the decent, like, blue. There's not that many good blue stamps for this, for the Hiseiko route, but that one's actually probably the good one out of all of them. Although I think, doesn't it require? Oh no, mid-S, it's over. It's Jover, y'all. It's so Jover. That hurts. That hurts me. Especially this one was going pretty actually damn well. Like, not gonna lie. Like, if I got the mid-S, there was a pretty good chance I probably could have gotten a pretty good horse out of this, but it just was not meant to be, I guess. That's a Rippo. The big sad. The sadness is the sadness is apt. It's palpable. That was the word I was trying to think of. Okay. It's fine. Like I said, there's like a month until CM, so this is just kind of a test run to make sure everything's not too horrible in terms of my strategies. I don't think it's my strategies that's the issue yet. Keyword yet. Because, like, maybe it is, but it's still too early for me to really make a definitive conclusion based on the number of runs that I've done, which is not that many to begin with, so it's all good. Okay, probably I don't know about healing. Ooh, unless, yeah, okay, that's probably better anyway. This one. Even though, yeah, I know that's not gonna, yeah, well, maybe that wasn't the goodest idea, actually. Maybe that wasn't the goodest idea. Oh, well. Man, neither of those are really that good, huh? Neither of these are what I want. I guess, yeah. Not the most greatest. Ooh, actually. Okay, it might be best to heal unless I got a good. Oh, that's good though, but like I need to heal. And like I think those will still be there anyway, so it's not like it's the worst idea to punt those away. Yeah, see, because now I get even better. I get an even better one right there. That was stratagems right there. The good stratagems. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Oh god, I need to heal again. Alright, I only have a certain number of training runs before I get into the Goliath or whatever, before I collide into the whatchamacallit. Do we get anything good here? Absolutely not. Okay, I'll just skip this one then. Okay, ooh, wait, actually. Sure, screw it. Screw me and screw this. Let's just do that, okay. And get my 3 energy back. Sure, I'll risk it. Oh, well, fudge my fudgesicles. That was a horrible idea. Now, do I spend a turn to heal my fatness, or do I just kind of deal with it? I kind of need a lot of... Well, also, this run's kind of dead anyway, so, like, I'm not really... Why am I so worried about it? That would have been so good! Oh, man. Oh, man. That would have been so good, though. Dang it. What do I get for risking myself? That's what I get for risking my biscuit. Hmm. So, I don't know, I spaced out for a second. I was like thinking about stuff. That is not what I want to be doing. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why I think I need to end stream early. I'm just like, I'm totally like spaced out on stuff. Oh man, that was weird. I just kind of completely like zoned out for a second. I was like, thinking about stuff. I was like, wait a second, what? I'm streaming right now. What am I doing? I need to talk about things. Okay. God, wake up me. Oh right. Oh, fudge. I should have done the things with the things. If you know what I mean. Like I should have used up some of my skills. Well, this one's probably a Rippo. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna win this with the lack of skills I given this Uma, given the pocket of jungles. That's a Rippo for us. Oh, that was actually kind of close. I might as well try. Use up all my clocks. I have like a million of them anyway, with like 2,700 clocks. Might as well just keep using them. Okay, that's it. Whatever. I don't really care too much. And I've shown on stream that I have one against Almond Eye, so like it's whatever. I don't really care. Okay. Okay, I don't have to watch this one. Like I said, this one was kind of a no once I couldn't get my S mile or S mid. Honestly, this wasn't the worst run though, if I have to be completely honest. Like, this is decent, I guess. Could have been better. Could have been way better though. Okay, just keep on getting bulls. See, this is the skill that I'm talking about, like the gold version of the skill. that symbol Rudolph gives, that's a really good one. Especially for this upcoming CM. Okay, is that really it? No way. Hold on. Like, there's a few that I probably should have taken instead. Like this one and this one. Yeah, we're good. See, I thought I had a lot of skill points so I could just use it for everything, but turns out I actually kind of ran out, so that's interesting. I think that's what happens when I got actually a good number of the skills I need. Not the one skill I need, but a lot of the good skills I need. UD... not... Really? I'm actually kind of surprised that it actually was that... This is actually technically, I guess, the best one I've made today. That's... I did not feel like that. Or maybe I kind of did, but it kind of tapered off towards the end. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I know this only hasn't even been 2 hours, but like I said, brain dead. Brain no work no more, so I'm just kind of... I'm gonna call it there. We'll probably... I'll probably definitely stream a bit more Uma, like I keep telling my... Like I keep saying, there is a lot of time left until the CM begins, so we'll just keep on kind of chugging along with that. But with all that in mind, I mean, with that being said, yeah, the weekend is coming up, so expect a lot more streams. I am back on the weekend grind. I have no plans for the weekend, so I will be streaming all day, every day. Not all day, God. I'll be streaming every day at least. Around the same time, 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time. So we'll catch it back up tomorrow. Maybe go back to the Chicory. Maybe there are a few games I'm interested in playing, some one-off stuff, so maybe we'll go to one of those. We'll see what the mood entails, but look forward to that tomorrow. But otherwise, no other announcements from me, so this has been Shino the Penguin. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one, hopefully tomorrow. And until then, have a good rest of your Thursday. See ya. Oh, no, not this song. Sorry. Different song.